You want to tell me a little bit about it? Want to do a quick interview?
Sure.
About being stuck here and you don't like to sit. Very cool. I'll trade you start. You can stand right here.
That's my truck over there, that blue one.
Blue one? Cool.
Let's go over there.
Closer to that.
There we go.
Very nice. Now, are you from Wisconsin or is that just...
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin.
So I'm sure this is probably nothing for you, huh? It's cold.
Well, this is as bad as it gets too.
Here, let's do this way. Let's spin you a little bit. So
Yeah.
Yeah, get some sun. There you go. If you want, you can sit probably right about there where your chains are. Perfect. I gotta get in all my secret compartments here. Get all my.
Yeah, you guys should have been here Saturday night, Sunday. This whole place was jam-packed.
Well, this is still, I mean...
Well, this is
what
like
this
the morning
usually-
after. I mean, this is nothing, but the biggest problem right now is like my truck is all gelled up. I can't go anywhere. A lot of people's problem is they can't get out of their spots.
Okay. Now, we'll just get started first. If you give me your first, last name and spell both for me for the record.
All right. Right now?
Yep, whenever
All
you're
right, my name is John Vollrath, V-O-L-L-R-A-T-H.
And what's your trucking company?
W-E-L Well Companies. We're out of De Pere, Wisconsin.
And so, you were telling me a little bit ago about this idea of truckers helping truckers. So let's just start with kind of what's been going on and how you've been helping out.
Well, since I got stuck here since Saturday night, and this whole place was just jam-packed, people can't go anywhere. And today, when the weather is finally cleared up and everything is all plowed, people can't get out of their parking spot because they're all snowed in. So, and my problem right now is I'm all gelled up. But for example, that truck over there, he was trying to get out, but he can't because it's all snowed. And so I called up another trucker on the CB. It says, you know, for good Samaritan drivers out there, and I'd be willing to help somebody out. And I got the chains right here, so I said, you know, I got the chain. Anyway, we went over there and helped a truck out, pulled them out, saved them a couple $100. I mean, that's you know, the most frustrating right now is not being able to get out when everything is all cleared up. And those wreckers, they cost arm and a leg, especially if you're an owner operator. So it's all about helping hands out here, because nobody else will help out here if you don't want to help out. You know, it's truckers with truckers.
And I think a lot of people are probably thinking right now that the biggest problem is that the roadways aren't clear yet, but it sounds like that's not the case right now. It's the fact that everyone is physically stuck here.
I don't even know what's outside of this parking lot. Right now, the biggest problem is trying to get out of the parking lot.
And how long have you been here?
Saturday night.
Been here since Saturday?
Yeah.
So, what, because I know, especially over the weekend and yesterday, there was a travel advisory, you know, no driving in the Allen County here. So, when those kind of things happen, what do you guys do?
We sit in parking lot. It was so cold in my truck. I had to put all my blankets, all my jacket, all my pants, and everything I could put on top of my blanket just to stay warm, because the heater in that truck just didn't cut it. It just wouldn't do it.
And you had talked about how right now your truck is gelled up for. I learned what that meant yesterday, but for those people who may not know what that means, how does that happen, and what exactly does that mean?
There's a certain temperature where the diesel starts to gel, just like the dishwasher soap. And even if you put fuel additive in there to make it not gel up, at minus 12, minus 15 degrees, it's hopeless, especially if you've been sitting for 2-3 days. And it gels up in the fuel filter. And what that means is it's not getting any fuel into the engine. It's stuck and bottleneck right there by the fuel filter.
And just kind of my last question then is kind of wrap it up in closing. Just talk about the frustrations of being stuck in a place like this, especially for drivers who every day that you're here, you're not delivering your freight, you're not picking up things. Essentially, you're not making any money.
We're not making any money.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about just how frustrating that can be while you're sitting here just watching the money go by.
Well, we're not getting paid by the hour. If these wheels don't get turned, we don't make any money, so we're losing money here. We're sitting here and nothing. No, we're not making any money at all. And the most frustrating right now is, even though we call for road service, it's going to be a couple hours before somebody gets here because everybody's calling. And the boredom is something. It's almost like solitary confinement in there. It's just with a big view, but it's really, boredom is the biggest problem out here. And it's cold. It's dangerous.
All right, unless you got any other closing thoughts, that's all I need, man. That was great.
Well, there are still a few good drivers out here. You just gotta find them. You can't give up hope, and glory be to God.
Very cool. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate that.
Look on my YouTube channel, and you can.
Yeah, for sure. I'll check that out, and hopefully we'll find some good video there we can use. Because I mean, this is, I know you said it's like the morning after now, but it's bad enough that
I got
Indianapolis.
I got the worst footage on YouTube there, so you might want to. You could use some stuff.
Yeah, I guess this morning Indianapolis sent one of their news helicopters to get an aerial view of this, because it's so bad. I mean, it's so bad. There's trucks that are literally parked on the side of the street out here. When you get out on Goshen here, they're just because it's full, it seems like.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Sunday night, that's what it was. People were they were parked out there everywhere because they couldn't get in, get out. Later.
Yeah, nice meeting you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Pretty dirty, so.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.